This is a problem worked through for problem 114 in lesson 4.2, solving for the impulse using a numerical calculation method. Now, in this problem, a 60-gram golf ball leaves the face of a golf club with a velocity of 75 meters per second. If the club exerts an average force of 3 times 10 to the fourth newtons, what was the time of impact between the club and the ball? Now, in order to do this problem, we have to do a couple of calculations. So, all right, let's start with this. In our laundry list, what is our ultimate question? What is the question asking us for? It's asking for time. So time is our unknown. Now, knowing that, let's start going through and identify the values that we do know right off the bat. So let's start with this. The mass of the golf ball is 60 grams. And you know what? Let's just go ahead and convert that to kilograms. We know we're going to need to. We move our decimal point 3 spaces to the left. This becomes 0.06 kilograms. We can drop off that last zero. We don't really need it. Okay. Now, it leaves the face of the golf club with a velocity of 75 meters per second. So initially, the ball is sitting there and not doing anything. So it has a zero velocity. When it leaves the golf club, well, its final velocity is 75 meters per second. All right. Now, if the club exerts an average force, right, force of 3 times 10 to the fourth newtons, that would be 3 with 4 zeros, so 30,000 newtons. What is the time of impact? Now, we have mass, initial and final velocity, force, and we're looking for time. Now, from our relationship, we know that impulse equals mass times the change in velocity, which equals force multiplied by time. Well, let's see. We have a mass, we have a change in velocity, we have a force, and we're looking for a time. So that's really all we need right there. Mass times final minus initial velocity equals force multiplied by time. Now, since we're solving for time, we're going to go ahead and divide both sides by force, get rid of it over here on the right, and then our final equation is time equals mass VF minus VI over force. So when we plug these numbers in, our mass is 0.06 kilograms. Velocity is 75 minus 0 meters per second. And we are going to divide this by 30,000 newtons. That is going to give us a total, an answer of time equals 1.5 times 10 to the minus 4 seconds. And that is the amount of time between the impact of the club and the ball.